G'day and welcome. I'm Rob and this is my beard. And today we're going to be talking about two ways that maybe you guys with a patchy beard or a thin beard can make your beard look fuller. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about two ways that we can make your beard look a little bit fuller if you have a thin or a patchy beard. Now, myself, I have a bit of a thin beard. Some people might say it's a little bit patchy. I have a sort of a weak area here and through here. You can probably see my jawline through my beard. So I have a bit of a patchy beard. But my beard looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too patchy. And why is that? Well, that gets to my first point, my first hint to help you have a fuller looking beard, and that is embrace the curls. Now, I do have a curly beard. Way back when I first started growing my beard, I had these really nice images of beards with nice straight hairs, and what I've found over the last 6 months is that that's not my beard type. My beard hair type is very curly. I have very tight curls, so it is a little bit curly. I can straighten my beard if I use a blow dryer, or if I use a straightening brush or a heating brush, then I can straighten my beards out a fair amount. It's still going to be a little bit wavy, but I can straighten it out a fair amount. But it makes my beard look a little bit patchier or a little bit thinner. So what I've decided at this stage, at this length of my beard, I'm going to embrace the curls. And that means the curls in my beard are actually giving me more volume, which makes my beard look a little bit fuller. And I can't see so much skin through it. Now, how does this work? Well, let's say you have straight hairs like this, and your beard hairs are straight, and you can see the skin through them. You can see that it's a patchy beard. It's a patchy look. You can see the skin through your beard hairs. Now, you add a little bit of curl. There you go. And the straight curl. And you can see that those spaces between the hairs have closed up, so you can see less of your skin through your beard. And then, because beard hairs are not all aligned, so if they were straight, they tend to be like this. But when you do have a curly beard, well, mine at least, they tend to go in a little bit sort of different directions. So from this to this to this, and you can see that your beard is starting to look a lot fuller. There's less sort of skin showing through your beard, and that's what I've got. So let's take a look and see if I can show you how that's working on my beard. Before we start, let's take a look at my beard so you know you can relate your beard to my beard. So this is what my beard looks like from the front. You can see that I've got a pretty good beard line through here. My mustache is pretty good. I don't have a problem with my mustache, and my goatee area is okay. Now if we look from the side, this is my profile. And back to the other side. Okay, so that's my beard. So does it look patchy? Well, let's take this part here for example. Now, it looks okay, but if I straightened all my hairs using my brush, you can see that this opens up a lot more, and this part here starts looking a lot patchier. But if I fluff those hairs up a little bit and get those curls back into my beard, then that sort of looks a lot fuller. You can see a lot less skin coming through, and that's what I'm talking about. So I'm embracing the curls. I'm letting the curls come through. I'm not trying to straighten my beard. And especially these parts here, if I straighten out my beard, I can really see my jawline, which, well, it's not a style that I'm sort of really into. So those weak areas, I fluff out my beard a little bit, and then just tidy it up, tuck it back in. The curls will sort of help to interlock themselves in. They keep the beard a little bit tighter looking, so that's another advantage of embracing the curls. Depends on your hair type, but this is what's working for me. If it works for you, then kudos to you. It's good for you. So that's my first hint. Embrace the curls. Let the curls work for you to improve the look and the volume of your beard. Now, the second point is about using your brush to train your beard in the right direction. Now, what do I mean by the right direction? Well, let's go back a little bit. The first thing you do when you start growing a beard is start training your beard. Get a beard brush, and even when the beard is very short and you don't have a lot of hair, start training it. Just brush, and that's going to get those hairs growing in the same direction, or in the direction that you want them to grow. So when I first started growing my beard, my hairs were starting to come out, and like some hairs were growing towards the back of and then some hairs were growing on the front, on this side, so they were sort of opposite sides, and I didn't want that. So I've been working on using my wiper action to get the beard to basically come towards the front and come towards the front, except for this areas here. I'm just bringing that there because I like this style. Once again, it's towards the front, and then just this area here because I like this square look. I like how you get a sort of a curve here, and then get that square look. It gives you a little bit more volume here. I think that makes my beard look a little bit better. But that's your choice on how you want to trim and style your beard. Now, getting back to brushing. Now, I'm brushing my hair basically this way. And you can see if you look at my beard, so let's take a look. This is my beard line, but let's call it my beard shadow line. My beard shadow line. What most people see from a distance is this line coming down from my ear to my corner, to the corner of my mouth. And then once again, if I look at I'm just going to adjust the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. And if we look here, you can see that the beard shadow line is from my ear to the corner of my mouth. Now, let's look at what happens when I brush in the opposite direction to what I usually do. So if I brush my hair towards the back, then you can see that the shadow line has dropped. Okay, so it's dropped down to sort of this line below my mouth. So it's looking a lot patchier. I can see a lot more skin through here, and then this patch blends into this patch. So it looks like I have a lot thinner beard. So let's take a look. If I go back, how much it changes. So if I change to the regular way I brush, there we go. Just got to look properly. Okay. And you can see that the shadow line has come up to my mouth. And if I really want to bring it up a little bit more, I can get that with a little bit of mucking around. I don't want to spend too much time, but I can get that shadow line to come way back up. And then on this side, let's take a look at this side. It's my normal way. I've got a very high shadow line, goes from my mouth to my ears. And if I go back, if I brush it in the backward direction, then you can see that this sort of opens up a lot more. It's not as smooth a line coming down through here. And once again, it sort of blends in these sort of patchy areas into this patchy area, and it doesn't look as nice. But let's brush it back normally. Okay, there we go. I've brought that shadow line up and it's coming towards my mouth. Okay, so we'll just fix that up. And once again, you let those curls give you volume on those patchy areas. And I can fix my beard up, and then I can use the curls and I can tuck it in. There we go. Sorry, I was looking at the mirror there, hiding around behind the camera. So then you can tuck those in. So my normal from the front, wiper action. And I can just pull those out a little bit, fluff this area up, and then I can tighten that in, because those hairs, you can push them in and then they're going to interlock a little bit and they're going to catch some of those flyaways and bring them in. So that's another advantage of using the curls. You can keep a tighter look of your beard. Now, as my beard grows a bit more over time, I'm hoping that I'm going to get a little bit more volume there. So that means once I get that volume there, I can start straightening my hairs a little bit more. If the volume doesn't come through, then I've got a pretty reasonable beard at this length. So it's looking okay. I can't change genetics. I just got to work around what I've got. So that's it today. There are 2 hints for you guys that have a little bit of a thin beard or a bit of a patchy beard. What can you do to make your beard look a little bit fuller? So the first one is embrace the curls. Let those curls work to give you volume and hide that skin underneath, which is going to make your beard look fuller. The second hint is to train your beard in the right direction for your beard. Everyone's beard hairs are different. Everyone's beard sort of shape is going to be a little bit different. So work out what is a good way for you to get your fullest effect for when you are grooming your beard. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope that these 2 hints are going to make your beard look a lot better. If you liked the video, then please give me a thumbs up down below and add a comment. Also remember to subscribe if you like these videos, and if you have any ideas about what you would like to for me to introduce in the videos, then please give me a comment below and I'll see what I can do. So that's it for today. Enjoy your beard and get the fullest effect out of it. So that's all for now. Catch you later.